that transition in its tracks. Eddie Ford had some impressive moments. 50-metre penalty. Quite soon, Jonesy, was there into the protected zone free kick? Was that
Windsor rather than stand?
Eddie Ford has Hammond at home. Hunting after the tackle like Joe just did.
Oscar, block, straight two. That's 50, wrong player. So there's Oscar's free kick.
Back involved for Carlton, back to the wing. Oh! Fogarty takes down 5 and they come for him.
He's hurt himself too, Fogarty. He can't defend himself. He's got some sort of hand or arm issue here.
He's grabbing his wrist.
It's a 50-metre penalty. Here's another look. So initially it was at ball level and it just slips up.
He goes off his shoulder.
Yeah, wants to go fast. Petty's caught behind here. He has to impact late. And Leicester. And it's 50.
Ryan.
Well, get into Harry Petty.
They've had a bit of history, Petty, with the Brisbane Lions. Had the incident here a few years ago. Last time they played in Melbourne as well.
The 50 will get the mark to just inside 50.
Well, here it is. You see Windhagen there. And it's just to where he's got, unfortunately. You'd love the umpire to have a little bit more game sense and give him an opportunity to reset the mark.
Big set shot. And he has slotted it.
This is what I love, though. Change the angles.
Oh, it's 50.
It's just harsh. It's really harsh. Really harsh.
You can see what he was trying to do. He really wasn't impeding the player with the ball.
To bring the SCG to their feet. Squeezes it home. Perfect start, the Swans. They've kicked the last ball.
Sardis, little slip, Corbell, had it, lost it, dropped it, got it back again, gone. And he didn't give it to the right guy. Laverne did not give it to the right guy. He didn't know who the right guy was. That's exactly right, Dwayne. He didn't know who it was. So he threw it to Fiorini, who was standing there. Could have even possibly been calling for.
Kick forward. Not with the arms here against West. I think it'll go to Mason Redmond. Not happy, McGrath.
50 metres. Go there, 50 metres.
And Vandermeer trying to drain the free kick out of him. 50-metre penalty goes with the Mason Redmond ball.
Gone at the front. Ross trying to get the hands free.
Ball.
Couldn't do so.
50 metres.
And Alex Neil Bullitt
Just dropped it.
will be taken virtually to the goal line, and Melbourne will get the steadier that they so desperately need.
That is such an important play for Melbourne. 3 minutes remaining in this quarter, because Jacob Hopper just touches it and it instantly lets it go.
Not much in that at all, I wouldn't have thought. I feel like he had a case to argue.
Here comes the big man, Cox. Should have marked it in the end. It was uncontested. I think a free kick's been paid. That's a knock of the arm, so that's fair enough. That's definitely a free kick there.
50 metres.
50 metres away as well. In the meantime, Cox comes in and kicks the goal. So here you can see that was the 50-metre penalty there.
For that.
How is that a 50-metre penalty,
That
boys?
is ridiculous.
Number one in the comp in contested possessions, Baz.
Florent kept it low. Here's Hewitt. It's a fine player. Now Rooyen. Quickly down the line and Buddy on the lead. Rowe with the knees just in the area, and that's why for the 50.
Yeah,
the knees were lowered and probably didn't need to come down.
Careful. Come on, Sonny. Just come with me.
Well done by Buckley to Sinclair, two of their least experienced players. Slow kick finds its mark for Solo, wants 50, gets it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, right there. Sure you feel the game. Do you or not? You got a game.
And Collingwood fans will be clapping their hands. You would think after this kick, he's kicked 3, the number 1, and they lead by a goal.
Gets back on the back track. He was met front on, free kick. And they dodge a bullet, the Saints.
Your time, I think, will be against either side scoring.
Well, this is the first time I've ever seen this, boys. You've got to give the footy back on the full.
Anyway, the boot was in.
There it is. He's just getting it out of the way.
Points, McDonald. His wits about him there to get around the boot quickly. That's high against Langdon on O'Brien.
This is so good for Carlton.
Oh, that's 50.
He's done it again.
They were not there at the briefing. They may have been there, but they weren't there.
Honest for the Tigers. Kennedy to space. Lacroix. What a beautiful kick. Could well be 50. Hodgson a step late. And Lacroix will be in the goal square.
And Kennedy's kicks just so hard and low. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And Lacroix puts another one for the Eagles.
Squeezes the kick up to the forward line again, off hands, pushing it back, high contact of the umpire, Fremantle free kick.
And Lee's
at one stage,
he'd want to be careful too.
Really good record of kicking goals.
Absolutely, it was their most accurate kick for a while.
50 metres, that is dumb. That is dumb from Dustin Martin. You've got to be smarter than that, Kingy, haven't you?
Yeah, you do, and it's a really disappointing passage of play. You can see Jack Rewalt getting involved now, but...
Pick 4 in the draft last year. Massive kick. He's going to get 50. Oh, wow, what a call.
It's against Brand.
Against Brand.
I've told you
twice. Comes in and delivers, you would think, the Gold Coast Suns' most critical goal so far. To McDonald, could the Blues sneak it forward? Kennedy, Cripps held up by Petrarca.
He's unlucky. He didn't duck Paddy Cripps, he slipped. And that's what...
50.
Oh, no.
Well, this is the first of the Amy games, right? So what we're going to find out is whether this has been a particularly undisciplined effort from Melbourne, or the natural reaction of these blokes is going to take a fair while for them to shut their gobs.
Today after last week. Now Harley Reid, he's hip and shouldered off the ball by Oscar McInerney in the big O.
Got to be downfield.
Gives it
That's got to be 50.
Reid. Oh, and Reid.
Got to be 50 metres.
Reid's giving it to the fans here.
If you're going to pay 50...
You've got to pay 50 for that.
Absolutely. It can only be a free kick one way, and everybody who knows football knows that that can only be a down-the-field free, and they...
Al Hooley's got Robertson in his left back pocket.
Well, Dean Cox spoke about free kicks last week. Now they can go into a really controlled way of playing. And another one. It's unacceptable.
His 4th game, first 3 as a sub. He's out there tonight. And a chance for an AFL goal. Bang!
And the umpire's found something here. 50. Against Butters, is it?
Shot on goal for you, Dustin. Down there. Was it 50 from the shot on goal, was it?
So it'll be a 50 from the shot at goal, and Fogarty will slam this home.
There's a big thing going on off the ball. You hear it there.
Centre of screen, yep. Just keep an eye on it. Rankin and Butters. He just tried to trip him.
A little trip. He wants
it back. It's there. Very risky kick. It is confirmed. And Andrews has pushed him. Is it going to cost him?
You see the North player's eyes.
Now it's 50.
Yes, abuse.
Couldn't control his mouth. Even with the mouth guard in, the umpire understood what he was saying. To just 2 points.
And that'll be 50. Tim Taranto came in to fly the flag for Maurice Rioli. James Sisselevy walked to within range of goal as things start to heat up.
Back into the line. Yep. Let's go. Game front.
Francis Georgiades. Withering burst out of the middle from Port Adelaide. And a 50. Horn Francis and that midfield take a bow. Let go. The goal is kicked by Georgiades. The scramble is on. Frustrations are bubbling over here.
Hands off, starting positions.
And they are real grumpy.
The Eagles will be able to work it out as Hunt hits a clearing kick to Brockman. And he marks just, and he's going to get a trip downfield for his troubles.
Ooh, he lets Trainer know about it. It's been reversed.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. He's already picked up a handful of possessions. A goal here to add to that. And they skip out to an early lead at the G.
Takes him to ground by both players.
Oh, holding the ball. Oh, boy.
Yes, that is a massive call at 50. And Heaney can't believe it. So he turns into the tackle, caught holding the ball.
Yeah, this is about to get out of control.
It is. Did he...
I thought for a moment the tackle...
Did he have prior?
Jeez. I thought for a moment the tackle might have been high and gone the other way, but holding the ball.
And that's why.
50 metres, protected area.
And now we've got a 50-metre penalty.
Eyes up, eyes up.
And they all fly into Marcus Windhager. And it's on. It has spilt over at the Adelaide Oval.
Let's make silly mistakes. We're going to make you pay.
Yeah. I reckon it had a bit to do with the fact that it was Windhager as well. And he's the one that's going after their captain. So that's the perfect opportunity to fly.
Turns inside, opens up, an opportunity opens up. Durham goes. He thought about the handoff. Is that 50 or ball? Is it 50 or ball? It is 50. Ninth pick in the 2021 mid-season draft. And the barn find delivers again.
And out of that pressure, you can just see Finn McGuinness going to Isaac Heaney as a run with.
High contact, Hawthorn.
So Mick wins it here against Grundy and 50. Might have been a few nouns and verbs thrown up there. So now Mick and Chol, they're going for, and Lloyd, Mick keeps the door open for the comeback.
Plenty of goals through undisciplined play so far, but free kick there. Oh, just a little rip.
Leicester, a bit of take on a little bit of risk through the corridor, and that might be 50. It is.
50 metres. 50 metres. Let it go, let it go. 100 metres. 100. Another 50.
So they've gone the 100. Tom Hawkins got in the way of Dane Zorko, and he has been able to suggest there it is. Obviously the second interference.
Yeah, clearly made.
Dawson getting on the end of it. Parrish knocked it out of his hands.
On the ball.
15 metres.
15 metres.
And a 50-metre penalty as well. 35 metres out directly in front here, Jordan Dawson. They desperately need this, and he squeezes it through. They claw their way back to 15 points.
Back involved for Carlton, back to the wing. Fogarty takes down 5, and they come for him.
He's hurt himself too, Fogarty. He can't defend himself. He's got some sort of hand or arm issue here.
Here's another look. So initially it was at ball level, and it just slips up.
He goes off his shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like it hits him below.
Hard position though, isn't it? When you got to go for the ball, it's borderline.
Brown protected Van Rooyen.
Relax. Have a look at it. 50 metres, umpire descent.
Umpire descent against Mark Keane here. So now a certain goal and a 17-point margin it will be. Van Rooyen will get himself into the game as well as a bonus for Melbourne.
Well, unfortunately for North fans, the 50 was for George Wardlaw, just wandering through the mark. You can see there, he's got the sore right ankle. He's made his way to the bench in the hands of the trainers as we speak, but that was the 50 not paying attention. And
around the ground as well now.
Jackson to kick a second. There's a whistle before the kick.
50 metres.
50. Everything going Freo's way at the moment.
He missed as well. Disappointed with that. This is why you just got to stay in against young sides, Brownie. You got to stay in the contest.
Not quite able to get a handle on it. But this is better from Adelaide. And it's 50.
No, just out. No, Craig, just out.
For the first time in his career, for 3 goals for Burgess. Oh, no. He thumps it into the post.
Oh, what a bizarre start to this game. Grundy. English. So English free here. Grundy
Prohibited contact.
will get the 50. And that'll bring him right to the goal line. And that has sent Johnny Longmire into some furious talk. He's certainly no horse whisperer in that particular shot.
With an ACL to Hewitt there.
Stand!
We'll track this. Belly another 50. Another 50. You pick up that. I think Pink just didn't get the stand right. It's the only thing I could see there. And it's a harsh penalty. George Hewitt is going to take the fast break option. Getting involved was Luke McDonald. Strong tackle from Mackay. No free kick picked up by Durden.
These Swans mids.
Exactly. There's another bit of Essendon edge. Draper cannons into the back of Lloyd. The volcano erupts again at the SCG.
Lord just mustered it out, but Maynard is waiting. And bowled over by the big man Darcy. And Maynard is flattened in the middle of the ground. And they come from everywhere to exercise their right.
Hands up.
Maynard is up, so he is good. He's tough. And who will this fire up? So a 50-metre penalty as a result.
And another dangerous tackle.
Move out. Lloyd.
This is where it's so hard for the players. You've been wound up like a top.
Now 50, Richo. Guaranteeing a goal.
That shouldn't have been a dangerous tackle. He helped his head go into the ground there. Seriously, this is a final. They're wound up all week over here. I don't take that.
Not sure what that was, Lynchy.
What was up here? She's just got a bit of homework at the back.
Thought they finished everything up here with the Commonwealth Games.
No, he's just putting the set up for half-time.
50-metre penalty here. We'll take Graham just inside 50.
Lord to Cripps, uses his left. Akers. New contact was coming. 50 metres. Opportunity, it can. In a time of need, as he's done before, Akers delivers, and there is a bit of fights in the Blues.
Too much this afternoon. Peatling to Green. Green. He's always thinking one step ahead than everyone else out there, and that is a 50-metre penalty. Lining up for his third of the afternoon. Jesse's got 3 to make it 3 in a row. They're storming back into contention in Canberra.
Looks like they've regained their vigour here and fight the Dogs.
Holding, Bulldogs.
So Ugle-Hagan will get the free again. Target. Good matchup. And 50-metre penalty here.
50 metres.
So this will come down within 20 metres. And again here by Maxi Gawn.
Yes, that's against McDonald there, just throwing Waitman to the ground.
Ugle-Hagan kicks his second.
Travalia, no, it's a free kick for a hole. Is there one more twist in the tail? And 50.
What?
Incredible scenes here at Docklands. It's a 50-metre penalty. I think for encroachment on the mark.
Hand off to Vaughan Francis. The ball may have been touched anyway, but it's missing.
Guy Newcomb saying there are 8 pair of hands now. I just saw Vaughan Francis pulled by the neck or by the jumper, Impey, and it was an unnecessary free. A bit silly actually. Allows them to get over the wall. Have a look at this now. Bang.
4 score involvements. In fact, he's kicked 2 goals.
he's been at half forward and Phillips hasn't, the tag hasn't stuck. So Phillips hasn't gone to half back to play on Nick Dacos. So that's something that...
It's against Smith on Holman.
On this game, Sandpaper in his first game back.
They'll be thrilled with the way in which he's come back. And
the alarm bells are going off for North Melbourne, not only conceding their third 50-metre penalty, but that streak of goals. So there's...
Really the only space for Melbourne was to lead to that pocket.
Oh, this is big. Gawn's been taken down off the footy. Van Rooyen gets escorted. And another 50-metre penalty.
I saw the contact. Time back on.
Certain goal coming up. Van Rooyen's got 4. That's huge.
He's back to Reuben Jimmy. Sends it down the wing. Ralph Smith takes the intercept mark for Richmond. And now 50. Knocked out of his hands by Harley. And after the highlight at one end, he's going to find himself in the opposite 50. Hugo Ralph Smith skips in to take back the lead. The kick. He's there. Back the other way we go.
Eagles go down, be really stingy in defence, get a front half turnover, give their forwards another opportunity.
Cameron always in good position as soon as that ball's kicked.
50
and 50. And these are big, big moments in this match.
Huge moments. Even if you think it's touch, you see there, Fogarty, you've still got to play to the whistle.
2 goals for the season for the big ruckman. Wanders in, pumps it home. Collingwood just stretch a little now, deep in the third.
Energy.
Parker, front spot, happy to take the heat, and the Sharon. And 50. They're dominating this last 5 or 6 minutes. Premiership player with Sydney. 3-time Sydney best and fairest All-Australian. And his first goal as a Kangaroo.
King wants it deep. Ethan Reid's also lurking. Instead, he decides to lower the vision. Finds Graham. And Stephen May decked him after the mark, and that'll be a clear 50-metre penalty.
He's asking the question why, but that was 50 every day of the week, Tommy. He was quite big, and Long's positioned himself nicely in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's leading the charge in that way, and in many respects, that's the underrated nature of what role he's providing for the Suns. I mean,
he wants to go. He wants to go. He does go. Just the required. Oh, and the umpire cuts him no slack whatsoever. It was the required distance. Umpire said you jumped and guess. And Jai Simpkin to line up a goal from 3 metres out.
And while that's occurring, Fogarty's still down behind play. I thought it was a great contest to make Cherry earn that. He was getting back into the hole, but he's winded himself.
Sends it out to the dangerous Bailey. Wants to get off. Cameron does it nicely. An injection of speed. Runs his full measure. Too far, maybe.
Even though Dust Cameron wasn't able to affect the tackle, at least, and forced Bailey to take those extra couple of steps.
50-metre penalty.
Will be kicking from just inside the 50-metre line.
So Josh Dacos, he unloads from 49 metres out and kicks the goal.
They have to go lateral before they go forward. Because Carlton is sitting back.
Combin's kick hangs and Akers claims the mark and he's been paid. And now it's 50. It's such a fine line. Tucker shakes his head.
He decided to go long, but he sat it up for an eternity.
Way too Freo, Tucker and Akers. So he might enjoy it just a little even more. Blake Akers walks in and puts it through. And sounds for quarter time. And the Brisbane Lions have not kicked a goal in the opening term. They have now. Even if that doesn't carry, it's going to be 50.
Must stay out, must stay out.
Picked up a handful of mud and threw it at Jared Berry.
So the Lions with the only goal. Close to the pressure, which was closing. Didn't pay much respect to Grundy and able to get the way out of it. Paddy, he's going to get 50 here.
And they're going forward to the ball, so that's a bonus there for the Essendon team.
2 goals in 4 of the last 5 games exactly.
So when he gets one, he usually gets another. At least he's off and running, and so are the Bombers. Goulden got a fist in. Florent comes in.
High contact.
Yeah,
coming back to the Blues.
Yep. Yeah, he was held, JB, off the ball. It was a silly thing because they had Carlton beaten in that contest. They didn't need to retard at all the position of Fantasia.
50 now. Is it?
Yes.
That's 50.
So this will come. Now that's a massive, massive 50. That can't be. There's Stringer. Frampton in front.
Oh, he missed Todd Goldstein, who's running all the way into an open 50 by himself.
50 metres. 50-metre penalty here for Frampton as well.
Stay out! Stay out! Jake, move out! Move out now! Move out!
That should be 50.
That should be another 50.
50 metres again.
It is.
Got enough warnings.
I've asked him to move out 3 times.
Yeah, it's a great explanation.
100.
Asked him to move out 3 times, the umpire said, and he's correct.
That's why they're getting restless. One of the reasons they're getting restless. The Tigers' army at the MCG. Oh, hang on, there's a free kick.
Hello.
There was a free kick. And it must have been a 50 to bring Darcy within range. Well, you thought that was bubbling to the surface now. It's worth in.
Look at the cheer squad right there too, the Tiger fans.
And they are right on top at half-time here.
McInerney immediately slicing with a beautiful kick, finds McLean. He'll be able to use his 30 seconds here.
50 metres, BT. Need to have a very close look at what exactly that was for. Looked like he had a fair play on the ball. Oh, that is tough. No, that's not 50. That is. One over the shoulder. Rooyen will have the free kick in the middle. 50 metres. You heard the clear instruction from Brett Roseberry that David Roseberry was having none of it. So Rooyen will now line them up from directly in front. And only in this seesawing encounter, Rooyen has not kicked a goal this season yet. And that is just squeezing in as the Cats go to the good again. Larky. Pile driven by McGovern, a bone-rattling tackle.
50 metres, 50 metres. Jacob, you got the 50. Mitch.
Another 50, things are heating up.
Mitch.
This is less Good Friday, more feisty Friday at the moment. 6 50-metre penalties I make it against North Melbourne, so some disciplinary issues that Alistair Clarkson will need. Absorbs it all, and at the very last moment he tried to pull an experience and missed it. Counted for nothing.
They have had a lot of sense today.
50-metre penalty.
50 metres,
That's enough. But he should convert. Goalless for the whole third quarter. The Suns, that will be a massive relief. Well played, Braden Fiorini.
Guthrie committed the body. Absolutely had to go. And he did on Rioli. And it's 50 metres to go with it.
That's 50.
That's another 50. That's another 50. You must get out of the way. You can't impede on the first 50. 35 metres out to make it a 5-goal quarter. Geelong are back within 24 points.
Oh, and Hewitt.
Carlton streaming through the middle of Marvel Stadium. Blake Acres, a very valuable partner. Another 50-metre penalty. That one's on line, though. That one's right because you can't leave it to defend. But that's 3 50-metre penalties against North Melbourne already, and Blake Acres makes that 6 unanswered goals.
He's normally a pretty calm customer, but that was just making it. Every time he's been near him, he's had a finger in that, bumping him off the ball, just making sure he can't get set behind the footy.
They've been set up well for this game, Port Adelaide. And at the moment, it's on their terms. Wines. Good strike. 6 on the board.